Okay. Hey, City of Greendale Council meeting, November 12th, 2025, 6 p.m. I'd like to call the meeting to order, and please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. All right. Audience comments. Jim, would you like to come to come and speak? Yep.
This will be brief, which is unlike me. I'm pleased to announce that this year will be the 5th year of Greendale's Christmas on the Avenue Historic Homes Tour. And we're reintroducing some homes that were on the tour in 2023 that unfortunately was the victim of some really bad weather forecasts. And so we didn't have a good turnout that year. So we're bringing some of those homes back. So Christmas on the Avenue this year is not Ridge Avenue, it's Oakey Avenue. And we've added a very impressive historic home on Tebbs Avenue. And we're also the Pennington family that owns Twin Bays on US 50 across from the post office in Lawrenceburg has offered to open up their doors again. And that was a huge attraction last year. So this is kind of a mix of some homes in Greendale that we've offered before, as a new home on Tebbs, and the bonus home at Twin Bays again. So the last year, Ryan and Aaron presented to the Dearborn County Historical Society a check for $7,500, which was the proceeds that we raised above expenses. And that's an enormous part of their budget. So the 100% of the proceeds after costs go directly to the Dearborn County Historical Society for the maintenance of the Vance Towsey House and for other incidental things that they need. But I'd like to point out that this is more than just a fundraiser for historic homes. This is a social event for the city of Greendale every year. And we have hundreds and hundreds of people that come from all over the region, northern Kentucky and other counties, to come to Greendale to see these special homes that we have to offer. One final point, we will be back on Ridge Avenue again next year. We've already got commitments from 3 large homes that we've never displayed before. And Anthony's not listening to me, but we'd like to add 1 or 2 more of the really huge homes on historic Ridge Avenue. But so we've already got a project for next year in the works, and so pass the word around. The tickets are available on Greendale's Main Street website. And I don't know, Ryan, did you look today? We've sold, we just put the tickets available yesterday, and we've already got several dozen purchases.
Around 40 already.
Okay, great. That's several dozen.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, thank you to Greendale Main Street and all the hard work they do. And we hope to see you touring our historic homes on December the 13th. That's a Saturday from 5 to 9. Registration is at the Lutheran Church on Sheldon, and we provided you with a map to go from the church to all the different homes, and we hope to see you. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Jim. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. All right. We had 2 meetings last month. I need approval of the October 8th, 2025 regular meeting minutes.
So moved.
Got a first. We have a second.
Second.
First and second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay. Approval of minutes of the October 20th, 2025 budget adoption meeting.
So moved.
Got a first.
Second.
First and second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Motion carries. All right, Ms. Becky, the clerk treasurer report, please.
Okay, I'm losing my voice a little bit, so I'm going to be quick. You've got the 2025 financial report, which is the fund report, listing the balance of all the funds as of October 31st. Got project expenditures for the month of October in the Riverboat Fund. There's a Riverboat revenue summary for the year, a donation summary for the year, and there are no new donation requests and no merchandising licenses for tonight. And I included a full appropriation report in your council packets, and if anyone would like a hard copy, let me know. I can make a copy.
Becky, I have a question. I probably missed this. On the fund report, Fund 6312, electric meter deposit, is that just a timing thing? Is that always negative like that? It's negative 1.2 million? Page 3, I'm sorry.
I'll need to take a look at that. Yeah, that's not normal, sorry. Oh, yeah.
No worries, no worries.
Thank you for catching that.
Imagine
Yeah.
that. Sorry.
Old habits die hard.
Yeah,
don't
they do. Sorry.
Yeah, yep,
I found something just got booked.
okay,
That's something.
all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Becky, you got anything else? All good?
That's all I have.
Thank you. Okay, Mike, GRC update, please.
Yep, just a few things. We did get our final invoice from Fish Cleaning for their 155 houses in both areas. 106 were completed, so that's about 68%. We had about 27 that didn't respond to many attempts to clean. We had about 15 that passed for various reasons. 4 properties did not supply the paperwork needed to complete the job. And a total of about over $86,000 was spent to clean those. So we'll be completed with that project. I think it really made quite an impact on
I think it did too.
that area of the city, so. The new apartment complex, KPG, we expect them to close within the next week or so. When I say close, they have to do their bond. It's numerous closings. And then we are getting bid packages out. We'll be getting bid packages out to get an idea on signage for the bridge, the train bridge that is at the end of Obertine that 50 goes under.
Crosses 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, don't know if it's gonna be worth it, but we have had some different things. We thought it'd be a really nice improvement to the city as you move in, as you come in, so.
And the GIS.
Yeah, and redevelopment also approved at October's meeting to pay $60,000 towards the GIS project for the city, for all utilities, which should bring us more into the modern world.
Yes, so, instead of having to come over here at 2 in the morning and go into the map room and dig through files at whatever, to find out how to turn off the valves, to stop the water length of the 500,000 gallons of water that's going over to the dam or whatever, we should have that on we'll have it on 10 phones of our employees. They get called out at 2 in the morning, they should be able to walk within 3 feet of it and say, there's a valve here, which is, and it can also, it's very adaptable, and it can be built and added to as we go. So we're kind of excited about that. When Steve brought Sean Gaitis here, I think 7 years ago, maybe 8 now, that was one of the things he wanted Sean to work on. Well, it's one of those things that just never got done, but we signed the contract, sent the PO, we're gonna make it happen. So this is big for Greendale. We're trying to catch up. So thank you to the GRC for that. That's huge.
Happy to do it.
Yep, thank you. Okay, mayor's report. Chief?
Have the report for the month of October. We had a total of 534 calls for service. That brings our year-to-date to 4,643. 12 traffic citations were written. Year-to-date on that is 174. 14 criminal arrests were made. Year-to-date on those are 171. Then we had 19 crash reports. Year-to-date on the crashes is 67. New case reports 21, and our year-to-date on those is 276. We didn't have any trainings for the month, but we did have a successful fall harvest night at the police department. And thank you to Main Street for the s'mores and helping out there. The weather wasn't great, but we had a decent crowd for it. So, thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Ms. Aaron, or is this Ryan?
I'll go. We've got quite a bit tonight, just to bring you up to speed on. We had a couple people attend, well, Mike Perleberg and I, he's our board secretary, attended the 40th anniversary of Main Street in Indiana event, and we're able to be there with about 100 people, and governor, lieutenant governor, director of OCRA were there, and just good to represent Greendale there and the stellar projects and have some conversations around that while we were there. So we were there recently. We also, since we last met, had our Rock the Blocktober event, which was extremely successful. Heard really good feedback from community on that. Erin and her team really worked hard to make that happen, and it was a great night. So,
Just want to say thank you to all the volunteers, and especially Randy and Bob, right? Yeah, Randy and Bob and all the others that helped out, but they were there all day and the next day.
yeah, it was good. Yeah, there's a lot of people involved in making that stuff happen.
Oh, yeah, and Sean and the whole entire utility department that helped us out,
And Civil City.
and Civil City.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Parks and like.
I mean,
Yeah.
we gave them all cookies and all of that. But publicly, thank you. We really appreciate it. Yeah, we got a lot of good feedback from that.
And then we do every October we have like a planning session for the next year, and we did that on Halloween. We didn't wear costumes. We missed an opportunity there, but all right, let's do it. So and so have some good plans next year. We have kind of in the works a couple new things. We want to utilize the pickleball courts. We're planning a pickleball tournament in the spring, which is going to be really fun. We're also doing like a Main Street Splash Bash, which will be a new kind of food truck event at the pool. And then Tanner's Creek paddling event, which is a new event for us next year too. So quite a bit of new things. We're also working on what we're calling like a placemaking week, which hope to make it a competition where residents can submit ideas on how to make their neighborhood better, and we'll provide just not huge amounts of money, but just small grants, and we'll pick 4 people, and during that week we're going to try to do like 4 projects around Greendale, just as kind of placemaking initiatives, and then we'll end that with the golf cart cruise that we've traditionally done. So it'll be something new and cool that we're working on. And then we had Making Greendale Bright the day after Thanksgiving, and it's from 6 to 8 o'clock at the cabin. Santa and his missus will be there, and we have a petting zoo, hot chocolate, s'mores. We'll have live music, DJ, food truck, all that good stuff. So 6 to 8 o'clock, the tree lighting at the park happens at the end of that event. You heard about Christmas on the Avenue. And then one thing that I want to bring to your attention and would like some action on tonight is that we have been working with One Dearborn on a Indiana State Department of Health Bike and Pedestrian Planning Grant that we would like to apply for on behalf of the city. And we've been working on that and have quite a few letters of support and recommendation from community groups, but we need to apply on behalf of the city. And so tonight we would like you to give us permission to apply for that grant.
So you need a motion to have permission for Main Street to apply for the grant as a representative of Greendale.
Yes, Main Street and One Dearborn have been working on it. And
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a $20,000 planning grant. There's no match requirement for it, so that's what we're.
Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Got a first, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Got a first and second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion
And
carries.
that's abstain, I guess.
Yeah.
All right?
Does that work? Does that work? No?
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, it's not.
All right, thank you. Okay. Stellar Pathways Okra Regional Partnership update. We are starting to build a little bit of steam, working on the Stellar Pathways grant. We're talking to HWC, the engineering firm we hired to, I guess, do all the engineering and process the grant. So they are going to be sending letters out soon because there's going to be some drilling and some surveying that we need to let everybody along that stretch of road know what's going on. So, okay. All right. MS4 update. Alan's report is in the packet. A lot of good information in here. And again, if you guys see something in Greendale that you aren't sure of or you don't care for how the way things look, send him a text and we will go check it out. And you can copy me on it as well, if you would, please. Okay. Got anything else, guys, you'd like to talk about during the mayor's report? Before we start all these ordinances? All good? Okay, Anthony?
The first ordinance we have, I'm gonna skip, city attorney report, is ordinance 2025-12, regulating overnight camping or dwelling in vehicles on public streets and property. This is second reading, so.
Okay, no changes from the last time?
No.
Okay. All right.
I have one comment.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's more of a question, and then I don't know if it would be. So in the section C1, you said you will require or may require a permit or registration. It would be our recommendation that you maybe have them, if you do grant them a permit, I don't know if you want this in writing, but that they would have to renew it like every 6 months or something if they
Okay.
were gonna continue to use that, just so one, you have updated information and that kind of thing. So I don't know if you wanna put that in there, if you just put that as a regulation, but that would be.
Anthony, your thoughts?
I think we can incorporate that into the permit, but Ryan and I kind of discussed
Okay.
the permitting, and I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
You agree? Ryan, you good? Okay.
Otherwise, everything else?
All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
thanks for
great. So we need a motion to pass as amended, right, with sections
I don't think
C1?
amending.
We're not amending,
You're
we're
gonna
just gonna
make the
put it in
permit.
the permit.
He said he'll put it in the
We'll put
permit.
that in the permit.
Okay, you'll put that in the permit. Okay, doesn't have to go into ordinance. Okay, fine.
I'll make that motion for the approval of the ordinance.
All right,
Second that motion.
got a first and second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries. Thank you. One down, 28 to go. All right, ordinance 2025-13, adopting standards regarding vacant and abandoned structures. Anthony, any comments?
No, I haven't received any comments. This is the same as it was when it was first presented. This is second reading. This is just establishing guidelines to, for our code enforcement about what properties are vacant, if they've been abandoned, and the rules and regulations for property owners if the property is abandoned. So I'd ask for a motion to approve that.
Okay, any questions from council? No? Okay.
So moved.
Second.
Got a first and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Becky, what is that? Is that 25-13?
2025-13.
Hey, Vince, on that one, will it be Alan's job to enforce that?
Yes.
Okay,
Gives him a little teeth.
thank you.
All right. Ordinance 2025-14, adopting the City of Greendale Property Maintenance Code. All right, this one has been amended. And I think, Becky, is that the last one you passed out tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the big one.
Yes, the amendments occurred on what is now page 16. I received comments from a concerned resident of Greendale who had some concerns about the cargo shipping containers and trailer paragraphs as it related to commercially zoned areas. And I think that those comments were well-founded and like it needs some, additional time for council to review if we wanna make, any changes to those.
But as of today, you've taken them out, so we can
I've
pass this.
removed- Yes, I've removed those sections, so, those are not affected in the commercial areas, only residential.
Okay. So I think Anthony's recommendation is to go ahead and pass this tonight, and that's something we can bring back to council if we want to address it on the commercial end, correct? Correct. Okay. All right, I need a motion.
So moved.
Got a first, do we have a second?
Second?
Okay, first and second, all in favor say aye.
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 Okay, motion passing ordinance 2025-14 passes. Carries. All right, ordinance 2025-15, false alarms, providing for enforcement and penalties. Second reading. As I understand it, this just brings up a little bit stiffer penalties.
It's just penalties for people that, continuously require us to go down for false alarms.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's not a new thing.
No.
The
You get 3
finan-
strikes, right?
Financial industry was seeing that all over the country. I'll
Yeah.
move to approve.
Okay. I'm sorry, Ryan, do you have a question?
No, I'm good.
You good? Okay.
Thank you.
Got a first, do we have a second?
Second?
Okay, first and second, all in favor say aye.
Sorry, who was
Aye.
the second on that?
Ryan.
Oh,
Okay.
The Ryans?
I
The Ryans. Yep,
they both said it.
all right, motion carries. All right, ordinance,
We had on the agenda ordinance 2025-20, that was requested that we withdraw that.
okay,
We had requested no parking on some streets in Valley Woods. We received some feedback that either that wasn't needed or maybe some more thought needed to be put into that. So we've requested that that be withdrawn, if we can have a motion to withdraw that.
Who originally
That-
brought that idea?
That was
up?
me, and then I sent out like 102 emails and got responses from less than, a little bit over 20. So I just didn't think it was appropriate after I'd heard from other people about trying to do something when I didn't get majority of people's opinions, so that was me. Yeah.
Do we know what the primary concerns were?
It was that streets in Valley Woods are not regulated width, they don't have curbs, so people walk on the street. They, if they're parked on the street, then they can't see,
Right.
and they're taking up a lot of the street. And people just thought the aesthetics of it just didn't fit the neighborhood, so, but I'll move to remove it. Is that the correct term? Withdrawal, thanks.
so we have a first, we have a second?
Which ordinance was this again? What
Well,
number?
20.
it was 2025-20.
I'll second.
Okay, got a first and second, all in favor, say aye.
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 Okay, motion carries. All right, ordinance 2025-16, ordinance of the Common Council of the City of Greendale, Indiana, amending GMC Chapter 71, parking regulations. Anthony, you want to comment?
Yeah, we just updated the penalty provision on this ordinance. It hadn't been updated since the penalty provision was $2.
Harsh.
So we just updated that. So that's the only change.
Okay. All right. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Okay, got a first, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Got a first and second, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries, thank you. Okay, we need council to appoint a BZA member. So,
Dave?
it,
It has to be a citizen member not on planning
Yeah.
commission.
Yeah.
He's a member not on planning.
yeah. And we don't have to do it tonight, we need to do it soon, if you guys want to think about it.
Can we do Kurt, since he's not here?
He'd love that.
Oh, yeah, boy, he would love that. So. BZA doesn't meet often, but when they do meet, it's important that they're there, obviously. So, this would be replacing Patty Laux, who has moved out of the city. So. I know.
Yeah, if council doesn't have any nominations tonight, maybe think about it and come back in December.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, someone's interested.
Do you need a motion to table or just,
Yeah, please.
okay,
Move that we table the appointment to BZA till December.
okay. got it.
Second.
First and second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Aye.
all right. New business. Miss Linda, would you like to give a park board update?
I want to do it from the podium.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm here with all the good news, okay? I want to say out loud a young woman's name, Gracie Kleiner, who is a climate fellow with Indiana University. Some of you were aware that we had a tree planting event at the school, October 31st, which was a product of a tree canopy study done as part of a grant process with the Indiana University Environmental Division, OKI, and Dearborn County. It was a canopy summary of Dearborn County, featuring 3 cities, concentrating on Aurora, Greendale, and Lawrenceburg. This was a grant that we considered applying for way back and decided not to because the structure of the grant included the possibility of tree planting in the city of Greendale only between Mid-Ridge Avenue down to Highway 50. So it wasn't a big boon for us to jump through the hoops to apply for that grant as an individual city. But we got lucky in that OKI got involved with IU and the county, and certainly the city of Greendale in toto was part of the canopy summary, not eligible for planting throughout the city. Still, the planting was restricted, but we were part of the overall summary, which is a beautiful thing because we had budgeted in our city budget a big chunk of money for this year that would have been devoted to that canopy study, which we desperately need because we're losing canopy in the city. So by virtue of this grant that really was an OKI-IU project, and by helping this young woman, we were given access to all of the canopy data, which is a lot of deep wading in the weeds, but it's really important information for us to have as a tree city. The project culminated with this tree planting down at the high school. I know the parks had a guy down there watering, Jason Delt. Mayor, you were there representing the city. It was really a great event. As part of that award, there were 100 trees allocated to be planted in the 3 cities. As I said earlier, we had a very narrow area where we could plant. And part of that area in the city of Greendale is in the well field. Very hard to plant down in the soccer field, but we found some spots. The city of Lawrenceburg ended up using 20 or 73 of the spots available. Frankly, if I'd been in the city of Lawrenceburg, I'd have found a spot for all 100 trees because they were decimated by emerald ash borer a few years ago. But they ended up using 73 trees of the allocation. The city of Aurora didn't utilize any. I don't know how much participation they had with the grant, but we ended up with 27 trees, both on public property and on some business property. A little bit here on Ridge Avenue on this side of the street, and a lot of it down in the industrial sector, which will help with those heat islands. So I think it's thrilling, and I think that young woman, let me say her name again, Gracie Kleiner, is going to do something. She gives me hope for the future. a young person like that.
Didn't give up.
She really gives me hope for the future. She went a lot of places and didn't get much help. But I think she would stand here and tell you we helped her.
Yeah.
We helped that young woman. And she helped us. The other thing I wanted to mention was that, if you're not aware by now, the pickleball courts are open. We've been getting a lot of feedback. I can't take a step outside my house that I don't get either positive feedback or suggestions or a combination of both. And I think there are some things we can do to enhance the experience down there. There's some earnest request for some fencing to keep the balls from rolling down there, primarily from people I think who are used to indoor pickleball. But I don't think it's bad, and we will be looking at it. It obviously wasn't budgeted for this year, but I think they're very good comments. It thrills me when somebody in the city is conscious enough of what's going on in the parks to have an opinion. And we are certainly taking all of those suggestions under advisement, and we'll be acting on some of those suggestions. So I'm happy the project's over. I think it looks great. And I think those two items are good news to get us into November this year, both that canopy study and the pickleball bonanza. So,
Well, and the park board also did Homestead this year.
well, that's kind of old news. We put in a nice playground set in Homestead. Really thanks to
That's
Main
80
Street's desire to have a function there. We now have additional electric service to expand the opportunities for events at Homestead. That was a great collaboration. And I'm excited. I can tell you this, we will never again put in playground equipment where it's sunny without a shade structure. I think that's the most positive outcome of that playground installation at Homestead, is that the kids are under cover if they need to be. So we're pretty proud of that park. If you didn't get to Main Street's event, take a drive down Dorman Avenue and get on a swing. So, thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Linda.
Thanks, Linda.
Okay, Ms. Becky, request to reappropriate Riverboat Roads for snowplow, salt spreader, and truck. Before you, so the truck, one of the trucks we've been using was a 2001, and it got red tagged this week. And it goes back to when we take things up to Lutz's auction. Yeah, 2001, 2001. And Dale Lutz, last time we took stuff up to be auctioned, he said, Vince, I don't even think it's safe to drive around the parking lot, much less on the street. So Greendale gets their money's worth, I will tell you that. We take them to the end. We've got good mechanics, and the guys take good care of them, so. Okay, Becky.
Okay. In our riverboat budget for 2025, we originally had $300,000 set aside for road projects as a CCMG matching grant. And we are not eligible in 2025 for the CCMG grants because we had two projects that were not closed out yet. So we used $93,000 of that for the soccer field overages, and we transferred $71,000 for the tennis and pickleball overages. So we have, we had $135,952.29 for other road projects. We used $4,734.08 of that for some asphalt patching. So there's currently $131,218.21 available in that appropriation. So Civil City, the mayor would like to request that we use that to purchase a salt truck, or a snowplow truck with a salt spreader and a plow.
In the dump bed,
And the dump bed, which is what, 108,000?
I think it was, yes. So,
So the Board of Works, sorry?
No, I was gonna
The
say,
Board
it
of-
sounds like the dump bed will allow it to be used.
oh,
other
it'll
than
get
just-
used year-round.
Yeah, year-round.
It'll get used year-round. Yes.
Are we retiring something then, or just having a backup?
No, it's done.
Okay.
You can put a fork in it. It's
All right,
done.
All right,
Yep,
so that's, okay.
yep.
So
So
the
that's
Board
a
of Works
winter.
tentatively approved a quote from Hag Ford.
With state pricing,
Yes.
dependent on council approving the appropriation.
Or, no, I take that back. That was the overhead doors. They have not seen the quotes for the car yet because we needed to approve the money.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do you
We-
guys get multiple quotes, or you just get the one?
If it has state financing, or if it's state pricing, then we just get to one.
Because it's the lowest you go.
Well, yes, it's right. So,
Yes, if the dealer certifies that it's state pricing, we don't have to get quotes.
so we need a motion to appropriate the funds towards the snowplow truck, correct?
Correct.
I'll make that motion that we appropriate the funds, the 131K for the snowplow, dump bed, and salt spreader
Okay.
truck.
Got a first, we have a second?
I'll second that motion.
Okay, got a first and second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, ordinance 2025-19, 2026 elected officials salary ordinance. We do this every year. Is this the first reading, or is this, we're gonna pass it tonight?
It's up to you guys.
We all look at
Ryan? We're looking at the other Ryan, not new Ryan, the old Ryan.
It's okay if we,
Yeah, we can wait a month.
Let's wait till December.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. So we have first reading of the ordinance 2025-19, 2026 elected officials salary ordinance. Okay. Do we need to do anything, Anthony, specifically?
No.
Okay. All right. I assume the same on first reading of the ordinance 2025-20, 2026 non-union salary ordinance. And first reading of the ordinance 2025-21, 2026 union salary ordinance. So, any questions? Anybody? Guys, anybody? Well, that brings us to an end. We have a motion to adjourn then.
So moved.
Second?
First and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Wonderful,
Hey,
thank
I'd
you all.
like to add, we rescheduled our shred day event
Oh, yes.
to this Saturday. So 8:30 until 11:30, we'll be at the utility building. Let us destroy your stuff. So, yeah, I know. I just sat there like
Salary ordinance.
to give people bad news.
Yeah.
That's the non-union.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's 17 grand.
okay.
That's
I do have those